I mean, like, it was a chill day. Like, feel me? I want to try to buy the Seattle because I've never been to just now, and then like for the first experience, I'm probably not coming back. I ain't gonna lie, because like I was in the process of getting food, right? You know, we were all talking, having a good time, and next thing you know, you just hear a couple shots go off, and like in my head, I'm not thinking nothing of it because like you know, at first I thought it was like some fireworks. Then I had to really sit and think. Boom, they're shooting. So like I look around, see if it's like something serious. Boom, I see a crowd of people running in the background. So boom, I took off. Next thing I know, it was just everybody was running everywhere. People was falling over. My bad. People was falling over strollers. People was hiding. It was like everybody was fearing for their life, and like I don't blame it because like you know, it was supposed to be a chill day for most, but now it's just something tragic. Like babies in the hospital, people is dying left and right. Because after like everything had calmed down, I came back in because I thought I lost my keys. So boom, and we ended up seeing the kid by the center where the stage is. So boom, we see the kid and he's like, I'll probably say maybe like 4 or 5 paramedics are working on him. He's just laying there, and then eventually they like lifted him up, but he wasn't like, he looked like he had no consciousness from afar. Like his arms were just dangling, and I feel bad for that kid's family for sure.
Are you from Seattle or?
Tacoma.
Damn, you came up from Tacoma and this happened. Oh my God.
There was one volley which we heard, and I don't know multiple shots, but I can't say how many. And then a lot of people didn't react at first because we thought, oh, it must be firecrackers or something. I mean, nobody thought that it was that dangerous. But then there was a second volley, and that's when we saw people storming through the area across the Fisher Pavilion lawn, trying to get south and get out of the area. And so at that point, all of my friends and I, we grabbed whatever equipment we had, our music equipment, and just started running because we felt like our lives could be in danger at that point. And it was, the crowd obviously knew something we didn't. Mm-hmm. So we reacted to the crowd around us and then ran out. And what surprised me is...
Could we, would you talk with us really quick?
I mean, it's kind of strange when you're there. The memory is just kind of a flash before your eyes where I see people rushing in one direction, and it's like an instinct or something. You just immediately join the crowd and move in that direction because you realize that they are moving in a direction for safety, and that sounds like that's a good idea. At first,
how close were you to the International Fountain? Because that's where it happened.
And it's such a shame, you know, to see something like this happen when people are just enjoying themselves. And now, you know, are people going to be worried about going to large events? I hope not. I don't know whether we're going to need some kind of metal detectors or something. I don't know, so people feel safer. But it's just a shame to see that when everyone is having such a great time, an hour before the entire festival was slated to end anyway,